Let's get started. Oh man, I'm excited to play. Alright, let's get this up and going. Hello everybody. I hope all is going well in your neck of the woods. Hello, I'm here. Let's jump in. There we go, load game, and we're going into our April Island. Gonna move some things around here. Gotta get used to getting set up again. There we go. Oh man, let's see what we got today. Gotta love that intro music. Always feels so welcoming. Alright, we got a creepy mask on. We are gonna fix that. I also gotta fix my microphone. It's like bouncing right into my hands here. So let's tighten some things real quick. There we go. That's better. So a little more room. We can pull this down so it's off screen. Perfect. We know what we're doing. All right, so today we got some goodies. We got a repair table. Thank the heavens, because we have a lot of gear that needs repairing. And for now, we're actually gonna leave it over here, I think. Just for now. We also gotta check weather. Lightning storm tomorrow night. That's interesting. Okay. Let's grab some gear though and just get everything repaired up. That we have here that's repairable, you know, it's worth doing when you can. No reason to waste money buying things if you don't need to, right? Right. Helps if you have a repair kit on you, and we should have 2, I believe. Yeah. Now the question is, am I repairing $30,000 worth of, or 30,000 dinks worth of stuff? I don't know, but we're gonna do it for now. Lovely. All right, so things we're carrying on us. That spear is nowhere near as good as the hammer, so we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna put a bunch of this gear away. You'll see I did get a hand trolley, finally. A bunch of basic hammers. Let's just make sure we have our loadout. I'm not gonna keep wearing this deer hat either, so we're gonna put that away. Now, tomorrow, or today, we're coming up real soon on Island Day or whatever it is. It's tomorrow, Skyfest. So tomorrow night we're gonna have rain. That's interesting. So we're gonna do a bunch of Skyfesting tomorrow. But in the meantime, I want to get beef all cooked up, which I think we have all our, I call it beef, all of our meat. I think all our meat's cooked up. I want to make sure we get that sold if we can find our buddy boy. I also want to collect keys so we can go and get Batwings, because that's going to be something we're going to be working on as well. So let's set up. Actually, do I have permit points at all? Not really. We're kind of low. So what do we need to do today to get some? Spend 1,000 dinks, sell 3 fish, buried treasure. We can do all of that. Let's see what we're short on tools, because we're always running out of things. Let's see. We have a shovel, which we should carry on us. We have that, which we can carry on us. So we'll probably get another metal detector. There's another, we're good on shovels, so we'll get another metal detector. We're good on axes, we're good on pickaxes. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be that and the metal detector. Now where is my iron rod? There it is, good. Nice. So we got a metal detector. We'll pick up a mining pass. All the usual goodies. You can tell I'm slowly expanding kind of like infrastructure and design. Building it out. Alright, so while we're over here, we're gonna get a mining pass. It's a lot of our money. We're getting close to broke. That's why we gotta sell all this meat. Get that. I think I just want to have a shovel just in case. And I think that's all we really need. We'll spend the rest on some potatoes. And we are gonna go broke. We'll just buy all the potatoes, which is a whopping 6 potatoes. So bingo, bango, bongo. All right, nice. So things we've been working on, starting to decorate up here. Got some nice patterns to do that. I'll go see who's visiting in a minute. Put some stairs in over there, using the new stairs, the copycat stairs. Put in this area over here. Did expand the mushroom farm to add regular dirt, because I'd kind of forgot to do that last time. So I think all that happened off camera. And then yesterday we did our first mining run, and that was great. And we got our mining helmet, which is huge. But now we desperately need keys. And what I think is going to happen is we're going to go towards unlocking fishing pots, crab pots. And that's going to be, I think, a big chunk of our life to get our key supply up. Which also means we're going to go get a lot of meat. So our hunting is going to get better as well, which is, you know, never a bad thing. Shoot, bird. Go away. Go away. Shoot. Get out of here. Okay. Also planted some more cabbage and a couple pumpkins. So we're doing pretty decent here. I'm liking this little layout of a farm with the orchard kind of integrated together. You know, we have our rice paddies back here. I should have a brew by tomorrow, I think. A jellyfish brew, so once the rice is ready, and we'll wait till we get the brew for sure, we'll get double farming, so that'll be nice. Get out of here, bird. Get. At some point I'll put fences up and whatnot, but we're fine for now. I left room for the fences. Alright. But this whole kind of living across 3 islands seems to be working out pretty well, to be honest. And I'm quite happy with it. I'm chuffed, as they say. Okay, so today we need to get a couple things done. We need to get the food, and we need to get more mushrooms, actually. I need these ones. The ones on dirt are really the most important. I'm half tempted to get rid of all the seed here and just put dirt down all the way. Just so these all can spawn dirt ones. But that's alright. This mushroom stew is so good. And yeah, you can see our hard limiter right now is we only have 7 of the milk caps, and so that's causing an issue. So I should probably, you know, I could put a tree farm out. I could find like a big old dirt area and just put a big old tree farm out there. Yeah, we'll work on it. Let's see if there's any clothing we want. Hello, scarf? No. If you ever get the facial hair though, I do want those. Flat whites. Do we want green pants to go for green flannel? Actually, the pink hoodie might look good. We're good. But let's see what she wants so we can get her to start moving in here. Oh, see, that's new. So they want basic tools now. That is a new thing, which now reminds me maybe we should have bought more. So we have no cash, but I think we have a basic pickaxe. And I'm curious. We're going to test something. I'm going to use it. Can I give her a used one? So let's go find a stone. There's a stone that we can break, and we're going to do some testing here. So yeah, well, some of the new tasks they can ask for are tools. And so that's kind of exciting. Alright, so we used the pickaxe. Will she take it, even though we used it? This is for you. I did find a basic. Oh, yep, it works. Cool. Alright, so there. Another reason to keep your old beat up stuff. Because they may ask for it. That's kind of cool. Changes it up. I like the, you know, the task changing. Alright, we're gonna throw this nigiri somewhere so I don't eat it accidentally. We do need to make some more, actually cooked foods go here. We need to make more fruit salad, I think, right? Because I don't see any here. Alright, so let's just do that right quick. And it looks like we can make 22 of them. And this is why I like to speed run like a little orchard, because fruit salad then becomes my day-to-day food. I never really ponder other foods outside of that, to be honest. Alright, so that's good. We'll save the potatoes in there. We can go dump any materials over here and over here. Now, in terms of selling... That's interesting. We'll take these out, put the seeds in. We'll make another box for flowers at some point. We'll just leave this in here for now. Oh yeah, we have a lot of stuff for Franklin. So we have 1 key. We do have enough to start working on some teleporters though, so... What I think we'll do is I think we'll carry... I don't remember everything they need. Let's just carry all of our greens with us. And we're gonna go do some metal detecting. And we're going to start repairing our teleport towers, because I think that's going to be a good use of time and effort here. We will burn out this metal detector first. And in theory, I could take some crab soup to not affect the shovel. I'm not that pressed on the shovel, so I think that's okay. Cool. Let us metal detect. Because we need keys, so that way we can get the Batwing portion of tonight's episode, because we're going to be going into the mines. I don't know how much... Do I care about Skyfest? I kind of care about Skyfest. So we'll probably do Skyfest tomorrow, and then we'll do mines the next day. Yeah, we should do Skyfest. And that is an auspicious start. And we'll use this silly little copper axe to break all this. Look at that, a key already. Wait, is there two here? I thought I saw one. Yeah, one there, one there. Alright. Nope, get back where you belong. But yeah, it's always a good night to be doing Dinkum. How you all doing? I see you lurking there. I hope all is well in your necks of the woods. It was a good night here. Both my kiddos had swim team or swim lessons, so it was fun to go watch them do that. And tomorrow I'm off to go to tourism board training, which is just a fun thing I'm doing. It's not a work thing or anything. For our city, so that's kind of fun. Nope. Oh, he didn't get me. I thought for sure he was going to get me on that one. We do have Dangerous Wish on, which is why we get all his meat when we're killing him. But again, that's the beef portion of the night. We are trying to get as much meat as possible to sell to our good buddy. So I wasn't going to bother killing them, but you know, they needed some attitude adjustments. There we go. Get some more goodies. Where is our first tower? So let's go and... Do I have my boat on me? Even better. I don't know why I thought you could, like, my pickaxe hit the jellies. But we do want to get jelly brew. We have one cooking up right now for our first rice harvest, because that's going to just blow our farming experience out the water, which would be great. Probably lots of new fish here. We haven't done any fall, like, fishing really yet. Alright, let's get this one done. So a couple things we do. First, we can take it off the map now, because it'll show up once we repair it. Place your items. Alright, so we're good there, we're good there, good there. So we're gonna need more green boards too, so wires and green boards are our limiters. Oh, what did I forget to put in? Oh, and batteries, there we go. Cool, well, we'll find out what happens next once we go repair another one. And I think the one we're gonna repair next for sure is the northern one. So let's kind of go that way as we metal detect our way north to repair the northern tower. Because we're so far south, we don't really have easy access to kind of the rainforest, the jungle woods and things, so... Alright. And again, we're looking for keys. Bright wire, and it looks like the screens. I hear you, where are you? There you are. I was like, I must have been standing on it. Alright, bing bang boom, nice, more bright wires, always appreciated. We're gonna let them fight it out, we'll steal the meat in a little bit. Oops, I didn't get it in time. There it goes. I did kill one and get the head today, and then I immediately killed another one and got the achievement. So there's an achievement for wearing the head. I am gonna take the head off though, because it kind of freaks me out, if I'm being honest. I'm not a big fan of how well it kind of fits. Besides, you gotta wear the matching hats, right? Or close to. kind of make our way. And again, we're just kind of roaming north. Oh, something, there it is. And trying to get all the things we need. So beyond doing metal detecting and getting keys, we're gonna do the Sky event tomorrow, Skyfest, and then we're gonna do a mining run. It'll only be our second mining run because we need Batwings. We do have Dangerous Wish on, so that'll help get the Batwings. But I think we got 4 last time, 5. So we need quite a few more probably runs. My best run ever was just shy of 15. I think it was 14. Where all I did was focus on pretty fish. I love the new water because you can really see how pretty the fish are in the water. Is that one we already have? I mean, I don't really have inventory to get into like a fishing habit right now. Yeah, it's the Gungeon. Okay, we already got that. But yeah, there's I've still been enjoying the update. So again, playing the partner preview. There have been a few things we've already seen, even though this is a relatively brand new island. This is our first autumn on this island. We have the critter book, which is awesome, and we've seen the giant shells, which have been really cool, as well as the copycat steps. They work like the ramps do, and they're great. Honestly, I should mine up a bunch of that ore. I'm not going to right now because we are on a mission. I'm not going to get distracted, as I'm wont to do most of the time with a shiny. And it is marked. What I will do though is I'll highlight it so I know that it's like currently full of lots of goodies. So we can always run back here if we need something later. So we have exactly 1 key back home. What do we have now? We have 2 keys on us. So I would really like to have, oh, I don't know, 12 to 14 keys. On our next run. That'd be like the ideal. If we're gonna open the goodie huts. If we're truly just hunting bats, then you can go down to 0 keys. It just depends what we end up wanting to do. Alright, we're gonna run past Angry Bird here. Just don't feel like dealing with him. Alright, we got 1 there, 1 there. Alright, so we got 2 side by side here. 1 here. 1 there. And beautiful. More bright wires, love to see it. And discs for Franklin, that'll make him happy. Alright, the nice thing is once we get this north tower, we never have to walk north again if we don't want to. I mean, of course we want to see this land strain. But because we're building the city so kind of tight, intentionally, we're gonna have a lot of like wild area to play with. Let's swim across. Pass all these catfish. Alright, that's too high. We can do this one if we can get enough room. No, just do that. There we go. It's weird. I never think to metal detect out here. It just feels too busy. And I don't know if stuff will spawn under the grass. That'd be an interesting question to see if I can ask in the forums. Is just like the game mechanics. Does treasure spawn under things? Or is treasure its own like tile entity? Even though it's under the tile technically. Alright, so let's keep walking. We will grab bananas as we're always short on bananas. That's our limiter. Well, we will not grab bananas, I don't think. Let's see, is there anything I don't care about? This 1 log can go, I'd rather the bananas. Here's another little pile of ore. There is also a rooster. I'm gonna sneeze, 1 moment. Pardon me. There we go. The allergies have been awful, although today the medicine's been helping so much more. It was so windy today though. Oh my goodness. Okay, the tower's over here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dinkum with you. We're playing Dinkum. Do do, and it's fun. Do. One day we're gonna write lyrics to this. I'm not popping these because I want to hold the shell, so apologize. I know the spammy noise. We're seeing if we generate a large shell. Do 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 do. All right. So we will be able to set this one up. Let's place some items. And as things stand, I feel like I'm missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I not? Oh, down here. As things stand, I think we can do one more. Yeah, so we now have that tower and that tower activated, which is great. Let's go and get probably this one, because we already have this biome set, so that'll be our last one. So we'll go this direction and make our way and get that done. We'll metal detect along the way. Now 4 p.m. is also hit. Is today the day we can see Ted Selly of Dangerous Wish? Is it Saturday or Sunday? I can never remember. But if it is today, then there's always a chance he shows up, so that's also a good use of our exploring time. Because once we find him, we can run back to town and then get all of the goodies. So I'm gonna pick all these up. Don't mind the, your inventory's full, I'm aware. I don't really care about the individual shells, but I like the gambling aspect of, do we get a big shell? And we'll continue to row and turn our boat a little bit, because we're rowing backwards, it's just silly. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go down this lane. So we finally got the repair table last night. If I can sell all this meat, I'll have the money, because I have so much meat. We can sell the money, we'll have the money to get a jet ski, which is kind of our next big ticket purchase. Otherwise, the town is currently paid off, so we're good to pick up a deed at any time. I'm not sure what deeds we need. And did I build the bandstand? Wish fountain? Yes, I did build the bandstand. Okay, I was making sure. Because otherwise, I don't think you get the Skyfest, which is tomorrow. Alright. Is it this one I want to go down? Yeah. Don't go on land. Come on. Turn the AC in here. It's getting toasty already in Arizona. Not sure what that bang was, but if you all heard that, something just banged in my kitchen. Yeah, we're gonna come down the waterway here, I think. And make our way. But yeah, this update has breathed new life into my Dinkum fun. I was super stoked to start a new island. Alright, yeah, you're just gonna keep bumping the boat. You're not gonna do much. So just chill, buddy. Just chill. Oh, I think we want to go this way. Alright, yes, we want to go this way. And if we hear a whistle, the more the merrier, and if we don't, that's alright. Again, I can't remember if it's tonight or if it's tomorrow. I could check the wiki in a minute, and we might. But we have enough goodies to get this done, then we can see what we're missing. Again, checking for just big shells. Alright, thing looks broken. Place items. So, we're good on discs. We're fine on hot cylinders. That's what we need. We need 3 green boards and 7 bright wires still. What did I forget to place? Oh, I keep forgetting the screen for some reason. There we go. So we remove that symbol. There we go. So we can now teleport to 3 of the 4, which is great. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a teleportation. We're gonna put all our stuff away. I am gonna confirm if today is a meat selling day or not, because I just do not remember. I need to go across the water, and I don't feel like getting eaten by sharks. So we'll do that. And then we'll either go and see if we can sell some meat, or we will sleep and get ready for Skyfest. Because the question is, for Skyfest, do we just try to go whole ham on it and like get 100 tickets, which sounds ridiculous, or do we just get like 20 tickets, get the spotlight, and call it a day? I'm iffy. I'm iffy on it. We'll see. Again, we're just popping shells to see if we get the big shell. Alright, we have not decorated this area yet, but this is going to be some sort of park and decorate, and we'll put benches and more trees and all that, and paths. And maybe even like a community dock right there. And we'll have a winding path of some sort that brings you... We're going to have a river walk, but we'll also have a path that brings you to the museum. We'll decorate this with like statues and things. But John's area we've kind of started decorating, so it's looking good. Including the water, you can boat right up to his loading dock. That's what we're treating the mine entrance as, the loading docks. That works. And we come across here to our little town hall area. Alright, let's put some things away. Maybe, if we have anything we can actually put away. We have a lot of green goods though, so I call everything goes here. Alright, that's all good, and that can go put away. I don't really have a home for this yet. That can go in there, that can go in there. We can put the hood, whoops, not that. We put the hood away in here. Beautiful. Alright, let's see what we're looking at for meat. So, we have 60 cooked crock, 185 cooked beef, 11 big birds. I don't remember if he takes the fish, but we'll bring it. And we did cook 12 of the prime meat for him. Because we have enough other meats for us, so we're fine there. I do want to double check. So is Ted Selly Saturday of the Dangerous Wish? So we're just gonna pull this up real quick. Don't mind me as I Google off screen here. Actually, yeah, I'm sitting at a computer. I should just use that. So I'll tab out of that real quick, and let's see here. Ted Selly, Dinkum. What nights is he around? Because I don't remember. Okay, yes. He will try spawning from 3 p.m. on Saturdays, which is today. So we're going to go see if we can find him. We had no luck on Wednesday, so I'm hoping tonight will be better luck. Now, I think what we'll do is I think we're going to start at the... Well, we'll go back to the tower. We will teleport up to the north. Just run around real quick just in case he was there, because I don't remember what time we unlocked that tower. Oh, okay, that's crab. And then we'll start at the east and walk west. And in the process, we may try to get a couple more of our metal detectings off, you know. Because we still need more keys, and that'd be nice. We also may want to have Franklin build us our teleporter right by our house, because it is nice not to have to run to the towers. It feels a little wasteful to do it when we're so close-ish to a tower, but I like the fast transport. So we can have a town one. And I think what we'll do is we'll put the town one next to the city hall area, because then it feels like it's like a city-used tool, not like something in my private workshop. I kind of like that. Again, I like having like a coherent, like, internal lore for my islands, you know? Alright, so let's go up here real quick, see if we hear the whistle. We'll just kind of run around for a minute. We'll pick up these shells we popped earlier. We'll just run around a little north, a little south, a little east, a little west. And if we hear him, great. If we don't, we'll go down to the easterly tower. 'Cause I don't really want to do like a full search grid type of thing. That seems like a lot. But I also kind of want to sell this meat. Go back to sleep. I do not need to fight you. We can be friends. Alright, he's not over here, at least not immediately over here. There are a lot of shells here though, so we're gonna grab them. I've never cared so much about shells in this game until sometimes they're bigger shells, and then I'm like, I must have all of the shells. So if James's intent was to make sure we were all picking up shells, well done. He got us good. Alright. So, nothing over here by the dock, so let's walk westerly. Little stink bug. Again, I do have all 3 books. We could be using them. There should also be metal tech while we're out here. I guess just like that. Oh, hello. Alright, I guess we're gonna be carrying Amber all the way back to base. That'll get us some money. Lovely. And we're looking for those whistles. And so where we're running to is here. Oh, look at that, we got a satellite too. Oh, we'll pop a satellite for sure. There must have been a board task to come and investigate it, I just didn't see it. Yep. We got the credit anyway, which is great. And that covered all of our green boards we need. Oh, and we hear the whistle. What a day. Oh, man. Winner, winner, chicken dinner across the board. Alright, we'll leave our Amber there. Hello, friend. Good day, name's Ted Selly. You are? Josh, huh? Nice to meet you. Alright, so, we're gonna get a hold of him. Yeah, he goes around and visits every once in a while. He also has a new island now that he hangs out on. But he doesn't sell all the same things anymore. So, if you haven't seen this, he does not sell any longer the ice hammer. You have to craft it at his camp. Bit of a shame, but not the end of the world. Now, we don't have anywhere near the opals. We do have access to everything else to make the alpha hammer. And what do we need for the bat zapper? We'll need to grab glowing mushrooms next time we're down there. Okay, so we'll do that. But let's sell him some stuff. I want to buy anything. So, he will take... Oh, good. He'll take the cooked salt water. He'll take all that. That. He can have the raw. I don't care. I'm not going to worry about the profit. I'm keeping my crab, though, because I want the crab soup. Yeah. 770,000 sounds great, Ted. This is why selling you stuff is the best. We were broke, and now we are not. So now, instead of walking there, we got a couple of options. We could come back and find him again and make something. He's in this rough area. Let's make a little... But I think we're just gonna go back and sleep and get ready for tomorrow. So that's the beef portion of beef and Batwings. So that's exciting. Got that all set. Oh, and we got some stuff here too. We used the teleporter. We did some seeds. We did some grilling. Nice. And we're up to 1,000 again already. Alright, well, with the animals hunt, we just gotta get back home before it gets late and we drown. That's why we carried the boat with us. Let's ignore these crocs for the most part. Yeah. Scuse. Oh, go away. And we will need to boat the final portion home. Just because I don't particularly feel like drowning. And it's going to be on the other side of this river here. It's a problem of living so far away. Alright, we want to go to our house, which is right there. I don't think we're going to go see him. We're going to take that off. Drop that down. Beautiful. Well, that was a pretty successful day. You know, getting nigh close to 1 million buckaroos there, or dinkum dollars, or whatever you want to call them. And we got an amber here, and we found Ted Selly. It was winner. So we'll go park this up by John's. That's why we have it for the next time he's open. Although he won't be open for a bit. But it's a nice little chunk of change to throw down. Bye, Fletch. Bye, Fletch. And I'll probably, if I remember, I'll take a bunch of pictures of it so we have them in case that comes up as a task. Cool. Well, let's get home. Alright, what are we carrying? We're carrying some fish, so we'll... Fish, crabs. So we'll soup that up. Bananas, I should be able to throw in here, unless we used them all. We used them all, that's why we didn't get them earlier. Got that. Nice. So really, the only shortage we have now is on the bright wire. We need 7 bright wire. We have nowhere near enough keys, so we are just gonna focus on... Like, we'll bring the few keys we have, but really the focus once we get down to the mines is going to be on Batwings. But tomorrow is Skyfest, and so how much stone do I have? 52. Yeah, I don't know how much we're going to care about Skyfest. We'll see. Let's sleep and find out together, shall we? Oh no, oh no. There we go. Excellent. So tonight we have Lightning Storm, which is also interesting. Yes, today is Skyfest. Oh, it changed. Okay. So we saw a lightning storm yesterday when we looked at the forecast. Because of Skyfest, it must have changed it. That's interesting. Not shocking either. We'll go gather our mushrooms and then we'll start doing some of the Skyfest stuff. Oh, it looks like we've left a bunch of stuff here. That's not great. I also realized I've not watered those. It looks like birds ate one of them. So we'll water those in a second. Just getting our mushroom farm mushrooms. Lovely, and we'll get our watering can, which we'll keep over here by our quote-unquote shed. And apparently I picked up my bulletin board for some reason. We'll put that back. So why is that in my pockets? Oh yeah, we also got our pumpkins we gotta water. Alright, we're out of energy because tilting the water can really draining. So let's go ahead and pop some of our good old fruit salad. Get our stamina back up, and now we can water all day. Just get all these in. Lovely. Looks like we lost potentially a couple pumpkins too to birds. I think maybe this guy can come over. I'm not worried about the rice so much. I don't think they eat it out of the water. So maybe we'll just put this guy right over here. See how that does. Cool. Alright, so minor farming done. Well, let's go talk Skyfest. Is there a crab there? Yes, there is. We'll take that crab. There's always a need for crab soup. And jellyfish brew. Which I think now we might have enough to actually get some more jellyfish brew going. That's 6. Do I have more in here maybe? I don't know why the jellyfish like got spread out all over the place. Let's put it where it belongs with the food stuff. There we go. Raw foods go here. Mushrooms go here. And jellyfish go here. Hey, look at that. First jellyfish brew is in fact done. That's great. We're not going to drink it now. We're going to save that for when our rice is ready. Because we have 100 rice planted. And if you have the jellyfish brew, you get all the double experience. And that should give us a... Oh, I forgot to put my watering can away. Oh well. That should give us a ridiculous amount of... Why didn't those mushrooms go away? Weird. Of experience. Yes, great. Cool. Well, let's go talk to Fletch and get ourselves a kite. So again, we're gonna work on this path. It's kind of a 2-level path of it's like a river walk as well as an upper level one. Hi, John. Is there anything we... I was just talking? Yeah, as I said, we can't do like tasks or anything for you, right? Nope. Alright, hello, friend. Rare occurrence. Beautiful. I wonder if that's true. Do we get a... Does Australia get a lot of auroras in April? Is that aurora season? Alright, so it's 11 o'clock when we get our kite kits. That's right. So, if I got everything I kind of wanted from this event, we would need 100 tickets. It just takes so long. So I don't know that we're going to do 100 tickets worth of stuff. However, while we're waiting, what we can do is start working a little bit more on this pathing. And what I'm thinking we're going to do is up until about 1 off of... So, here... Yeah, I want to knock this out here. Do I have a shovel on me? Because we're going to do a bridge, I think. I don't think we're going to do steps down. Well, so the idea here is we could do steps down, or we could do a bridge across. So we can still have like the lower level walkway, and then 1 off here, so that would be... It's 1 over and then... Yeah, so 1 over and then... Yeah, so this would be where we build up to. So we can open the front. We could have a bridge above if we want. I don't know. We just gotta make a decision. Alright, so it's 1 off, 1 off. All of this needs to go away. Let's just see what that looks like while we're waiting for 11 o'clock to hit anyway. Do a little terraforming. So let's see, do we do a larger span of a bridge? How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, it'll fit. Alright, maybe we do it. Maybe we do it. We just gotta move all this dirt over here, which is fine. It kind of makes sense to continue this area up here. So I'm not too mad about it. This like half-buried tree's gotta go though. Alright, so we're opening up the front of the museum so it's more visible. Which we're using this dirt here. We have so many, like a couple hundred fir grass seeds, so we can reseed all this later. We'll probably put down a lot of concrete and padding options as well in front of the museum. You know, kind of decorating as we go, or at least doing some rough stuff as we go. Is this the same height, or do I need to go up one? I need to go up one. So that needs to be at least 3 at that height. 3 wide. I don't care if it dies down after that. Cool. Again, right now we've only been using the 2 wide bridges. So 3 wide's not 100% needed, or 3 deep isn't, so we can kind of naturalize this a little bit more. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of break this up a bit. So have their 3, then a step down. Step down. I think that's, yeah, I think then we'll come into the park. So that'll work. So we are going to do one more bridge across here. And we'll figure out what type of bridging we want to do. Nice, okay. So that just gets us some of the infrastructure in place. And it's past 11, so let's go get our kite. And we do have some paint, so we can actually go paint our kite too if we want to. Let's pick up a kite kit here. No, it's just to give me the kite kit first, that's right. Hooray! I think we're not gonna bother painting it though. So let's do, I don't know, let's do the sled kite. I just like that one. Lovely. Okay, so now that we got that, this is gonna be the park. We are gonna do a little more terraforming up into the park. A little flatter. There we go. I don't like that there. We'll put it here. Okay. So these gotta go, these trees here. You see it until the kites are flying. I'm not really worried about practicing with the kite. I can't imagine we're gonna get 100, so we'll shoot for like 40, and then we'll probably get bored at like 10. Alright, take a few more of these out. Beautiful. So now the question is, what type of bridge, at least for now, do we put across here? So I think we're going to stick with the theme of the brick. Do we stick with the theme of the hardwood bridges? Going left, right? Do we do like a metal one or a marble? Let's see what we can make that we like for a bridge. The cement bridge might make sense. That might look good in front of the museum. Let's try that one. So what do we need for cement bridge? Tin bar, cement. Do 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 do. I know we're gonna need a bunch more of this brick path, which I think is just stone. Yeah. Do-do. And let's see, what does that put us at cement-wise? 10s, we need 2 more. Do. Our soup. Alright, well, let's make a bridge. We want the 2 wide still. We're going to continue the 2 wide path. I also want to grab my fake steps. How many of those do I have left? 14. Plenty. Great. And we'll grab that. Do. Can't wait to get vine walls and vine recipes so we can start breaking up some of the monotony of the giant brick wall we built. And we'll do the path at least that far. I don't know what we're going to do as we bring it into the park. Beautiful. And then we'll get our matching steps. Nope. Pick that up. So these match steps are great. These are new. Work just like the ramps. They kind of match pattern what's underneath them. Again, they did a little bit of a side difference, so I may change that out. We'll see. For now, though, I'm excited for them. Okay. How do we feel about this? I don't hate it, but I also feel like maybe it needs to be taller. Or I need to sink down the museum. It does feel like a museum entrance, and actually I think we'll change the footers under the bridge to be more of the concrete. That might help as well to make this feel like one piece. I think I have some concrete. Let's go get that. It's not perfect. I think the museum maybe needs to be either raised or lowered or something. It's a little too inline-y, but it's a good start. Do I need to make the concrete, or do I have some? I have 2, I need 4. So we're gonna go ahead and cook some more rock, I guess. I'll let that do its thing. What else I want? I saw some lights. I'll grab some lights. That should be enough concrete. And I would like the smooth cement path. That's my favorite, but the cement path's fine too for now. Alright, let's go pop a bridge. I think this will help. That transition's god-awful, so again, that's where it might be nice to have some vines to kind of break up that transition a little bit. But I do think this works nicely as a bridge piece, like transition, like to make the footers match. Yeah, I like that better. We could do some optical illusion stuff. What we could do... Well, oh, there's our event. Maybe putting some lights just in front of it will help. I don't really like the lights with the fences, though, is the problem. Yeah, see, the problem is that they spawn the fences. I don't like the ugly fence. I could put it out here so it doesn't fence up. Maybe we'll do that for now. And then we'll go ahead and do some... There we go. It's a start. It's something. Okay. Let's get kiting. Where do we have a lot of them? The problem is we're over like a lot of river here, so I might need to run to the mainland to do it. Where there's more land. Otherwise, we're gonna have to be going out into the water. How do we do kites again? That brings it down. What brings it out? You think I'd remember how to do this. There we go. There's one. I swear that should be hitting. You see why I don't do this event often? Any of you like pros at Skyfest? Normally I get the spotlight and call it a day. But I get the spotlight normally because I like building a lighthouse on my island, but now we have a proper lighthouse, so I'm not as pressed about getting the spotlight currently. So that's, you know, not something I'm too worried about. Let's put our tickets down here. The guy said he wanted 100. Lordy, the event's gonna be long over before he gets 10. I think I want to get the hoodie. I do like the star floor and the star wall though too, so we're ignoring those little devil dogs sleeping over there. So the kites will disappear at midnight or at late. However, the prize box stays available through late, so you can still go and interact with the prize box. Or not the kites, the lanterns, whatever these are called. I'm gonna run over to land where hopefully there's a little more and it's easier to kind of run and get them than dealing with all this water. Alright, good. Just wait a minute, they'll spawn in. And we'll send our kite out to get them. Oh, see end of the world there for a minute. Doo-doo-doo. Come on. Do 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 do. And I know some people are a lot faster with the the slingshot. I just don't like wasting all that stone. I still have need for building material. I think the slingshot should be able to take grass seeds. And then there should be a medium level slingshot that takes stone, and then your advanced should take the ore. But I think we should be able to shoot seeds. Mostly because I have tons. And I don't want to use up my stone. Maybe I'll do a playthrough where I only can use ranged weapons, because I've never used the bow at all. I feel like that might take a while though. I feel also like I should put my boat out because there's lots like load in the river. Man, so I live in the flight path of an Air Force base and the jets are flying. A lot of times they do training runs and stuff out here, but it's weird to hear them at night. So the things that people in the next door group get all grumpy about. Some will say it's so loud, and some will say it's the sound of freedom, and I just say stop yelling at each other. But what do I know? Alright, come on. Let's go. I'm being stubborn now. I want that lantern because why? I'm not leaving the spot until we get that lantern. There we go. I was just being stubborn at that point because I was annoyed. And that's 20, so we're a fifth of the way of what I kind of wanted. Let's see if we can get to 40. Let's see if we can do it. You know, it'd be nice if one of the prizes we could turn in was a golden key. Give me a golden key for every ticket. Then I'd be out here. I'd be dual boxing. I'd have my other account logged in helping me. Like, get all of the tickets. I think my daughter is not go to bed yet. Be like, all right, I know you have school tomorrow. However, I need you to get me my Skyfest tickets. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We can do it. Come on. All right, I give up. I'll move on. This is a lot easier when you have like towers built and a glider and you can kind of just go area to area. Just because having the extra height helps with the ones that are already up there. But we're getting the hang of it. Excellent. I think we'll turn around once we hit 30 and see if we really want everything. Also, it'd be good to check, see if it looks like there's anything new. I haven't read that there would be. Well, you never know if anything got snuck in, we don't know about it, so it's worth checking, right? Alright, come on. Beautiful. And let's just get one more for now. Cool. Let's head back to the base and see what we can get. Well, you know, we'll boat in, I think, if I have my boat. I do not have my boat on me, so we will swim in. And then the goal is tomorrow, we're going to do a mining run, and really we are ignoring almost everything with the goal of just getting Batwings. Because we want that glider. Figured while we were over here, we could also, you know, just get a little extra detecting in. Helps we detect the right area. Old gears never hurt. Not really what I'm looking for, but... Alright, let's just run across. Do we have... that spider? I don't know that we do. I thought we did, but I don't know that we have the huntsman, so we'll just take that, and just in case. Alright, let's see what we can get for 30 that we might like. Alright, this all looks the same. So nothing new, okay. We have 30. Now we could spend 10 pretty easily on the hat and the sweatshirt. I do dig the sweatshirt. So we're gonna get the sweatshirt for sure. The glitter ball is always fun later. Let's see here. The star fence I don't care about. The path I like though. I thought there was also a wall. So star wall is how much? 5, we'll grab that. We could get the glitter ball. We could also get some moon lamp is good. Alright, let's get a moon lamp. And let's get some carpet. And I think that's fine for now. We can get other decorations next Skyfest. Yeah, we can do that. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna put some stuff away. I would like to find one more key, because then we can open up, I think, 2 rooms, because we have a whopping 3 keys tomorrow. So we might do a little bit of metal detecting. Oh, that's convenient right there. There we go. No keys. Lots of other stuff, though. No, we don't need a repair kit. What we do need is put everything away in here and here. We need to put our huntsman away for right now. Okay, hang out there. That's fine. Pick up all that. And then we'll figure out our loadout for tomorrow. Again, we don't really have to worry too much about it. We'll switch shirts now too, since we got the new shirt. Yeah. Let's see. We also like our moon lamp. I'll put our moon lamp over by our campsite for now. Up and there's the aurora. Pretty as always. Yeah, we'll get a screenshot here. Beautiful. Cool. Tomorrow's gonna rain at night. Nothing fancy about that, really. Okay, so we have excess tools, we have excess clothes, and we have some stuff to put away. Star wall put away, that put away. I think we're just gonna kind of shove tools in any of the boxes, and we're just gonna build a brand new clean loadout. I think that makes the most sense. Yes. So we can pop all that in. I do want to see what it looks like over across the way. Now that we've... It's growing on me. I do think we need to either sink the museum or we need to raise it up. But John's is up, so I don't want to... So we might be moving the museum and sinking it down like 3 blocks and then building kind of like a walkway down into the museum. But it's fine for now. It's fine for now. It's Giving Castle. As the youth would say. So, for tomorrow, what we need a mining pass. We need our helmet. We need our spinifex. That's all stuff we need for sure. We'll bring a hand trolley. I don't think we need it. We'll bring all that. That's all good for that portion. That all seems good. That's honestly probably all we need to bring for that. It'd be good to bring some food beyond the fruit salad, to be honest. And so for that, I like to bring some crab soup. And we're gonna make some mushroom soup. Looks like we're making 10 mushroom soup, which is great. Love to see it. So that should cover us on the food front. That we won't need for who knows how long. That can stay in the inventory as well. That can come here. Alright, so what we do is healing thing, weapon, stunning thing, cutting, chopping thing, iron pickaxe. What, you know what I meant. This is just informational. This will be on our head. And then we'll keep our food at the back end here. So that's decent for what we need in the morning. However, we're still gonna go do some mining. Yeah, we're gonna still do, not mining, metal detecting. See if we can get any more keys. At least one, if not more than one. So for that, for tonight, we aren't gonna need this, and ideally we won't need this. Now I'm just gonna move these up. Let's get them in the order we want them. We'll grab a metal detector for tonight. We'll grab copper axe, which is fine to break open things that we find. And we can take our beat up shovel. Cool. Now let's metal detect. We got 2 here, alright. Great. Spring things are all fine. That can go there. There we go. Oh no, they can't go there. I need that hole filled in because that's gonna drive me nuts. Wow, 3 in a row? Alright. 3 in a row. 1, 2. So we got gears, we got a key. And we got a barrel. I'll take it for the key. We have an even number of keys. So again, every 2 keys we get is another goodie hut we can pop when we're down there tomorrow. So that's why we like our even number keys. And goody huts are good because they can get us a yellow glider, other tools we might need. Can you get a boogie board in the first level, or is that the second level? I don't recall. Anyway, let us keep walking. So for those of you lurking in chat, what's your favorite part? Oh my gosh, there's so many over here. What's your favorite part of Dinkum? Are you an explorer? Are you a town builder? You just like unlocking things, starting over? Or do you do a permanent island? Or are you a creative player? I play around with a little of everything. I think I'm mostly, though, I'm a survival player. And I love starting over. I've started over every time for the most recent updates. That's been a lot of fun to do. Another key. Love to see it. Who knew that my little grove of trees could be so fruitful here? Got that button board. We don't really need a button board currently, but it'll be useful later. And if you all are talking in chat, I apologize if I'm not responding. YouTube sometimes doesn't show me chat, so there's a good chance that has happened tonight. In fact, knowing that, I'm gonna hit refresh real quick on this page, because sometimes it does do that. There we go. Just to make sure, you know, keep everything good and clean. Alright. We got, 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. Pop, pop, and another key. Love it. And some bright wire, which is also very nice. Alright, we'll see if we can get up to 8 keys, and then we're gonna call it because it's late, and so we're already getting tired from, like, shoveling. So let's do a little bit of a walkabout here and see what we can get. I don't even know what was down there. Did I pick it up? That was bright wire. But I went back down. So we're just going to finish walking around this portion of the beach back to our base, and then we'll sleep. Love to see more bright wire. Brilliant. And don't mind a shiny disc. Alright. Perfect. So, let's put some stuff away and then we'll head on down. So we are 4 bright wires away from finishing our towers. That's nice. So we're happy with that. We can go ahead and put the stuff there, and then we can put our metal detector away. I'll pop these down here, back to where we wanted them. And I think now we are officially good. So we can open 3 goody huts tomorrow. That sounds lovely to me. We're gonna go ahead and sleep right outside the mines, which again, our mines and our island, and I need to build stairs down, I haven't finished it yet, are John's loading dock, right? So you can boat right up to the loading dock, and then you can go right to the mines. That's the mythology behind our island. Now we are going to give up a morning of mushrooms because we're going to go right into the mines, but I think we can survive. It's worth it. Rain is here. We're going to give up a morning of rain also. And down we go. Put our hat on. We're going to eat a mushroom soup. We're going to eat a fruit salad. And I think we'll start off with a crab soup. We don't necessarily need it, but I would like to immediately set that. And remember, our goal is... Oh, actually, we will pop these guys, though. Our goal is not really ore. It's 3 goodie huts, so the rooms. There's one right there. And it's bats. Bats are our goal. But, of course, we will also go in here as long as it's not the gem. So I'm trying to see if I can see... That is a chest. Good. Oh, baloney, he got that fire off on time. Rude. I'm not worried about it, it's just annoying. Because now I have to sit for a minute and heal up. And then we'll check the chest. So go ahead and put in the comments what your guess is. Will we get a yellow glider? Maybe. While we heal up. I doubt it. I've gotten one in... Gosh, I'm getting close to 500 hours played, and I've gotten the yellow glider one time. And it was my first mine run ever on my first island, so I thought they were super common. I should probably stand up. Rude. There we go. Alright, survey says... it's fine, we'll take it all. But not what we wanted. Oh yeah, I like to put a big old X on them when I've been there, just so we don't get distracted again. Okay. So again, lots of shiny ore. We're not going to worry about ore. Our goal is Batwings. And 2 more treasure rooms. Because we only had 6 keys coming down here. Survey says... Another guitar. Well, at least we can sell the guitar, right? So that one's done. Let's check this map. Actually, I want to keep going north. I think that's gonna be our game plan. Let's keep moving north. We're hunting bats. We will stop for the red gems, of course. They're useful to start stockpiling up. We'll pop any cars we see. I will also break these barrels, typically, because they give you free goodies, and sometimes there's nice stuff in them. Most of the time, it's junk that I'll end up dropping when my inventory fills up. Alright, let's see. We're moving north here. Lots of shinies. Disturbing lack of bats. Now we check our map because the map helps us find other points of interest, including the bat statue, which if we get lucky we might need to go to today. Nope. And in case you're wondering, the Dangerous Wish is on. Why are you not stunning? I thought it was supposed to stun you. There it goes. So in theory that should get us better odds on the Batwings. But it's slow going sometimes. So much ore. I should probably be mining all this ore. Next time, eh? I hear you. Now, is there a croc here fighting bats or just being a croc? That's not the right weapon. And we wasted that whole stun. And we jumped out of his way, which is good. There he goes. Takes out that bat for us. Thank you. You out of combat now because you're close to death? That's not how that works, my friend. You attack me, you die. Alright. Back to this. There's another goodie hut right here is the entrance, so we'll go there, use our last keys. And then it really is bat hunting. Again, if you're like, how did you see that? We're using the map. That's how. But the question is there a chest? No, that's a gem. I'd rather get a chest, so I'm not going to use my keys to go in there. Because While the gem is great and all, epic loot is even better. Right? So I'm going to mark that as done, even though we didn't do it. It's done because we're skipping it. I think I want to kind of go north that way. Maybe across that water. No wings yet. There's a wing. There we go. Everything's rolling uphill now. Alright, ooh, good. We'll take some more lamp. My pockets are already full of junk, so we'll empty that in a minute. We'll pop all this. That's all pop. We'll break these. We'll pick up what we can and then decide what we do or don't want or need. Okay, let's take a gander. That's not, this is the button I want. Things I don't need. I don't need individual boards right now. I would, however, like the fence and the lights. Great. Lots of crocs. Good for meat. Not much else. And also don't seem to know I'm here. We'll wait for the sparkles to go away. Lovely. Hello, friend. Oh yeah, we do need to make sure we're picking up mushrooms too, so we can get the bat zapper. So we need 10 of those. We do need to break them. Right, you can't just pick them up. Alright, we got more lamps. That's something. So see, even when you're not coming down for like mining supplies, you can get goodies out here. There we go, and there's a bat. Hello? Where? How far back? I have to be pretty far back to stun them. Interesting. No. Okay. Another car we can pop. Still no gems, and again we're looking for one more goodie hut. I haven't looked at the map in a second. We're kind of like going in a circle apparently. Don't love when I do that. So let's go north this way. Alright, what was it? Oh yeah, it's where I've already been, so we're gonna keep going north. We will cut our way into this next area. I hear bats. It'd be great if I open this up and there's like 20 bats just waiting for me. But we'll see. Or one, you know. I mean, I get that Batwings are very fragile, you know, and I am attacking them with a pickaxe or a sledgehammer, depending on what I'm working with, but you think we've got a few more wings. My goodness. There we go. See if we complain about it, then they'll drop 2. Alright. How are we doing on the glowing mushrooms? We need 3 more of those. Hey, you. Don't hit me. Alright, I think we're... yeah. So glowing mushrooms we're done with for now. There's a goodie hut right there, isn't there? There is. I saw the bricks. Is there enough of a ledge to jump up? Yes. Well, sort of. We have to unearth the door here. And that is also... That's also a stone. Interesting. Again, I'm saving these last 2 keys for a chest. So if you're like, what's he doing? Now you know. Alright, water here, we can go north some more still. And again, we're ignoring all this because we're looking for another goody hut. There's one up there. And we're looking for bats. That's... I know there's a lot of ore. We'll do an ore run some other time. We're halfway to our glider, which is lovely. Is that the one I just did? Yeah, we're still going north, I think. We're just gonna keep going this way. I don't think I marked off that last one, so... There we go. Okay. How's my food doing? We're just rocking the mushroom stew. Oh. What wanted to play over here? So, oh, there he is. Maybe I'm just hiding over in the dark. Hello. Alright, we'll take lots of meat. That's always nice. Alright, so we got a door on this side. Hey, it's a chest. Alright, last key's being used. Survey says... nothing exciting. But we'll take it anyway. Alright, now we officially are focused fully on bats. So we're just running around. Uh-oh, don't like being in the water when he's attacking. Ow! Ow, that's so cheap. Nope, nope, nope. That's so cheap. Oofta. Should have seen him. Alright, we're gonna heal up in a second here. Let's have another fruit salad. And... I don't know who I'm whistling to. Another fruit salad. That's who I was whistling to. I was calling the bats over. Alas. We'll grab a little bit of ore while we're here. I don't know if there's anything about the idea that standing still makes them spawn and come to you, or if it just gives them a chance to fly it to you, but either way. Now that we have no room for keys, we might as well bring them some other goodies. And it's 2:04, how far are we? We're a hike back, so we should be careful. We don't want to get too way out here. Did you not? Thank you. Another wing, alright. Alright, beef and wings. We made 700,000 selling our meat already. Whatever work. Yeah, 770,000 we're at now. And we're doing well on our Batwings. We're up to 11. I just wanted that free meat. I didn't really want to fight you. Okay, you're the one who ate me, aren't you? Is the other one still coming from behind? I don't know. Dang it, you gave yourself a defensive shield. Bugger. Now there's two. Ow, get out of there. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't like this game. I mean, we love Dinkum. We just don't like this game. That wasn't enough to kill him. I thought he was closer. Okay. Oof. Whew. Time to sit and ponder our decisions in life. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, yeah, I think it's time to start making our way back. By the time we get back, we'll see if we can get some more of that ore we skipped, see if we can have any more bats show up. We'll keep getting meat. I'm not gonna intentionally pick fights, but if they come at me, bro, type of sitch, we'll go after them too. Of course, I had to get close enough to actually do anything, like this guy here. Sure. Not sure what that was all about, but I'll take it. Thanks for the assist. That guy was like, I have a problem with you. Just came out of nowhere. Kill steals, and then, well, paid the price for it. Put some more tin while we're here, I guess. There's some bats. Nope. Honestly, this is not going to be a too shabby a run. I mean, not a lot of useful loot, but we're going to leave here decent condition with Batwings. We're going to have a decent little haul of ore and some bars already. So, I mean, not too mad about it. Yeah, I know there's two of you here. There's one. Nope. And where's number two? He went over this way. Hello? Nope. Alright, well, we're gonna make our way through here. Oh, fossil. Say what now? Huh. Alright. Didn't know the walls could turn into fossils. That's cool. What's our path? Our path is this way, maybe? Yeah, I think our path is this way. Oop. My old dog woke up. Something's bothering him. Did you all know fossils can come out of the walls? That's a bit dangerous. I didn't see any crocs glowing. I think we're okay. Ooh, another car. We'll pop that too while we're over here. And a gem. Oh my goodness. Alright, so many goodies. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark the gem. We're gonna go bring our fossil back. And we'll come back for the gem, maybe. I think I'd rather have the fossil, to be honest. See how hard the path is back. There we go. No, you can sometimes break stuff. So don't attack me when I'm holding things, please. Thank you for the wing. Alright, so the question is, how much digging am I have to do to get over to there. I'm obviously not at the thinnest point. That's okay. Maybe 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. So that breaks us in. We'll take our fossil and we'll go home. Maybe 4 hits from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or one more. One more. There we go. Hey, we made it home. Okay. So I think we'll throw our fossil in here. Now the question is, do I want to go back for that gem? Why not? I don't feel like dealing with you later either, so we'll just take care of you now. Good try, buddy boy. Yeah, I like them apples. I mean, I suppose I didn't have to get myself hit. Alright, let's go get that gem, and then I think we'll call that a successful mine run. We'll also pick up this copper ore while we're here. Alright, wrong way. Oh, well. Let's put this gem in first and then go back and get the other one, maybe. That's a really successful mine run. Now the question is, do I break them both? Do I keep one whole for pictures? Oh yeah, pocket's full. What do we not need? I don't think we need 4 of these wooden torches. I also don't think I really care about the ruby shard. We got enough. No reason to be greedy. Alright, so we did pretty well on our Batwings. Obviously we always want more, but that's a nice start. Do need to add stairs here at some point. Or a ladder or something, but now we got lots of goodies to maybe take pictures of and to sell at some point. Man, the jets tonight. I don't know if you can hear that over the microphone. They are flying low and loud and late. We don't normally hear them this loud or this late in the evening. I did a decent amount of meat. That's not really, that's a, well, we'll put it with the mushrooms, I guess. It's kind of, it counts. And some stuff we can sell, and overall, that was pretty good. I think that's what we're gonna call it tonight. We've been doing a lot of streaming lately. Thank you all so much for hanging out in the chat and lurking. I hope you had a wonderful evening. Hope you had a little fun watching this. We'll be back again for sure next Monday, and then any other time I've freed there throughout the week. I announce the stream. So if you can't catch it live, feel free to check out the VODs. Switch to the Switch camera. And thanks so much for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye! As the jets land on my house. See y'all later, everybody.